Talk boxing. We got to talk it. It's a beautiful day out here, especially for the city of Philadelphia. You know, in the city, when we had the fight in the city, it was beautiful. Ain't no shout out to Tevin Farmer.
They were, or what was happening.
Shout out to Tevin. Let me mute this. Shout out to Tev. Even Tev put on a performance and got robbed. You know, Tev exposed more telling. You know, Tev is what it is. But let's talk boxing, man. You know, a lot of time around, everybody comparing his David Edge and they Nisha fight. All of them both, and they comparing. You can't compare all both had more. No, but about the punch ratio. All right, Booth got hit 5 more punches than Bud. Bud got hit 5 less more punches. The reason again is big. I give him minus even if he won performance, it's just he's see tape and fight, but you can't redo that event. You can't redo that day because if we I know we travel back down, but if she do that, I would trust me, man. I would. But you know, but it's about to get crazy, man. You know, this Pitbull and Ryu, you know, they on the Bud Crawford card. You know, that's nobody don't even know who the hell. He fights. Come on, people gotta make sense, man. People gotta make it make sense. But I see, like once I seen that commercial, that's what threw me off everything. Once I seen that Bud commercial, Imagine More, I was like, damn, this shit rigged. It's rigged for Bud doing. Like who the fuck do a commercial like that? Y'all already practicing the punches, all that. Like, oh, he landed. Oh, they go. People hopping on the counter. Yeah, Bud, this nigga don't know nothing. Yo. Gloves never bust. The ref never and took him to the corner to fix the glove. Kept coming out. Like, yo, make it make sense. Why do your gloves bust? Nobody asking that question. Why your gloves bust so much? Nobody asking the question, yo, why ever since you moved to heavyweight, you've been knocking everybody out? And you was fighting Balago and all that. Why you were and nothing. Why Victor Conte only deal with Vita testing, nobody else? Because they're gonna find the roids in them. You heard what Victor Conte said. I can do things and put things in your body faster than the FDA can check. Do you know what the fuck that he's telling you loud and clear? Yo, I can do this. Bam. All you gotta do it. Next day, come the same day the fight, hit the IV for 5 minutes, and the IV clean your system. You understand? A lot. No, I can't say it. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. You know? Shout out to all the people on parole and probation. You know what I mean? Y'all know they just gave the cheat code. This should be crazy, man. Like I don't be knowing with people. Man. It's like, man, all right. We're gonna get the Shakur Stevenson. Like, in fact, we're gonna talk about Shakur right the fuck down. Say the same shit about Floyd Mayweather, right? Foreign, all Floyd fights is boring. He this, he that. We know Shakur for being a great boxer. You know what I mean? Let me see if this shit works right here. Sorry about that, y'all. We know Shakur for being a great boxer, right? So when he fight, we know we're going to expect a 12-round fight. You know, we know that he's going to outbox his opponent. We know Tank. When the Tank fight comes, we know Tank is gonna knock you out. You understand? We know with a dad fight, it's a dad fight. Know what I mean? Dab is just a dad fight. We know with Teofimo, you want to get some knockdowns and you're going to get a knockout, or it might go 12. That's the three things with Teo. With Ryan Garcia, you're going to get a knockout with Ryan. So Tank Ryan, we know Pitbull. See, Pitbull is going to pressure you. So we know Pitbull coming straight at you. Everybody know. The reason I'm saying this is I'm labeling the traits of every fighter. We know Pitbull going to come forward. We know Ryan going to come with the hook, left mainly, but the right too. We know Ryan gonna get you out of here, or even with a jab. We know Tank gonna get you out of here in the deep rounds. But while Shakur Stevenson, we know Shakur Stevenson is not a knockout. He's not a puncher. Now I mean, he's not trying to knock you out. It's the sweet science of boxing, man. It's to hit and not be hit. You know, and I had to catch myself because I was about to criticize him. Then I had to catch myself like, dang, you know, he's just doing his job. He's going in there, he's putting on a beautiful performance, and he's doing the same thing Mayweather did. You understand me? But you know, Shakur promised the fans something, and it won't happen. But I'm here to tell y'all as a fan, us fans, what we gotta understand is there's another fighter entering that ring. And we thinking, half of us like, damn, I don't know who that fighter is, or he a cab driver. Not knowing this fighter was training his whole life since he was a kid. You understand me? Got a job. No, his job is not this full time. Now I mean, every fighter you got, they got a job. Every fighter you love have a job. It's either they own businesses, they own a business and work for it, which is the CEO. They chairman of their own business. So every fighter has a job. But we look at these fighters, we be like, damn, we don't know these fighters. And these fighters in their country, they're number one. They're number two. They top 5, top 10, top 15, top 12 prize fighters. I mean, top 20 prize fighters. You know, they work hard. They strength conditioning, they training, they put in all this work to put on a performance. Because they're going up against a elite fighter. As long as they put on a great performance, they're going to get booked more. You understand me? So, when Archam fought Frank Martin, he was giving Frank Martin hell. You understand me? Archam is not a pushover. He's not a walkover. That's a good name to your resume if you win. You understand me? And Shakur won it. He did it. You know, to me, this is my opinion. To me, the fight wasn't boring. He put on a beautiful performance. It was a good fight. It wasn't the Edward De Los Santos fight, but it shut me up. Like, damn, he got a chin and he can box. You know, and people looking like, damn, like, it's cool, yeah, like for Shakur to get his name back to where it's at, it's just, he got to rematch Edward De Los Santos. He has to rematch him and beat him in spectacular fashion. First fight you outboxed and go in there, beat Killer Core and put on a performance so these people can shut the hell up. That's what he has to do. But Archam was a good fight. You know, Archam a hitter. He can hit, he can punch. Archam can punch, man. That's one thing about Archam. He can punch. I'm talking about Arthur and shit. Archam can punch. But to me, it was a good performance. It's just like the Jermaine Ortiz and Teofimo fight. Jermaine Ortiz reigned. This is what I don't understand. Y'all say Jermaine Ortiz put on a beautiful performance against Teofimo and he reigned the whole fight. But when Shakur literally put on a performance, he born and he ran. Like, what the fuck? Like, Teo and Steve Claggett, like when people heard Steve Claggett, Steve Claggett can fight. He's going to come forward the whole fight with some pit bull shit. And he's going to give you a run for your money. All type of combination, all body work. Steve Claggett is not a pushover guy. You understand? Y'all look at the law. Listen, don't let them losses fool you. That man comes prepared. He comes to fight. And he's going to come put on a show. I promise you Steve Claggett going to come put on a show. And he did with Teo. It was a good fight. Just like Artem. Artem came and put on a great spectacular show with Shakur Stevenson. You understand me? He's an elite fighter too. He just don't have the belts. He just don't have the promotion like all these other kids have. You understand me? So let's let's be honest and be wise about the situation and not be dumb. Like, I'm only giving you boxing lessons. I'm giving you game right now. A lot of people ain't gonna give you game because it's like they all behind the same bullshit. You know what I mean? But I'm not behind that. I'm just giving you my opinion and my facts that I see, and the same opinion and facts that you have and you really want to say. You know? But boxing is beautiful, man. It's beautiful. But like I said, Shakur Stevenson, to me, he put on a great performance. You know, us as fans, we know he's not a knockout fighter. He don't got the punch ratio to knock the person out. He got punch ratio to hit you with more jabs and hit. He hit and not be hit. So that's one thing about a Shakur fight. Mayweather did the same thing at money times. The reason Money can do that because when he was Pretty Boy, he was knocking people out. And that's what Shakur has to understand. And that's what us as fans, we have to understand too. When we watch a Shakur fight, we know Shakur Stevenson is not going to knock nobody out. It's not going to knock nobody out. So we just going to leave it as that. You know? Keyshawn Davidson. Like, we know a Keyshawn fight, Keyshawn gonna come put on a fight, he's gonna put on a performance, he's a slugger, he's gonna go in and rumble. In his fight, I watch everybody saying he put on a great performance. It was a cool fight, but he got exposed. He got exposed. He went in there and underestimated this guy, and he went in there and got exposed. You know? He got exposed, point blank period. He got exposed. Then people cry about the old Shockey Foster. You know, Shockey Foster situation can go up in two. To me, it can be two things. One thing, that was his last fight with Top Rank. So Top Rank was making sure that belt do not leave Top Rank. They got other plans with that WBC belt for Top Rank, for a Top Rank fighter. That's what I took from the old Shockey Foster fight. Like, damn, old Shockey, if you win, you're going to leave with this belt, and they asked out of the WBC, and you can go ahead and do anything. Which Shakur still did the same shit. They ain't wanted that happen 2 times on the same night. You understand me? I gave y'all the breaking news yesterday. Shakur Stevenson signed a 3-deal/5-deal fight for Matchroom Boxing. How much money? You're going to find out the M's. You understand me? But yes, it's there. You know, some people say 50 million, some people say 100 million. You know, I know the answer. I don't want to talk about it, but the breaking news is Shakur Stevenson signed with Matchroom Boxing for a 3-deal/5-deal fight. It's either or right now, they're debating. It might be a $50 million deal. It might be a $100 million deal. You know what I mean? Tune in. I broke the news yesterday. We all already knew. All of us already knew what the fuck was about to happen. Shakur was going to go fuck with Eddie Hearns. We all knew that. So it ain't no breaking news because we all knew that. But the point I want to get is about Shockey Foster. That night, they made sure both of y'all not leaving with that WBC. So they choose to make Shockey Foster lose. You know what I mean? Shakur in his hometown, he's going to leave. Blam. But Shockey Foster, you're not leaving with this belt. And that's what happened. They got different plans with the WBC. You know, the judges knew what they was doing, you know. And this is what we got to understand about boxing. Well, us as fans, we know it as a sport. Once you sign to these promotional companies, it becomes a business and they fuck the game up. You understand? They always fuck the game up. This boxing, see, I'm going to be real. I love Floyd, but I blame it on Floyd. You understand? I love him, but I blame this shit on Floyd. Floyd, you started this cherry picking shit. You started, well, I don't have to fight him. You started, no, you got to get a belt to get the money. You have to win the belt to get the money. You understand? And once you get the money and become a household name and a main attraction, then you can say F everything because you're getting the money. But a lot of these kids, when they sign these contracts, they don't jump straight into the money. They got to earn their money. You understand? And that's the key thing about boxing. And a lot of these kids thinking they can have this. No, let the fights happen now. We tired of all this marinating shit. Let the fights happen now. We want to see them now. Because in the next 2, 3 to 4, 5 years, the fight we want to see, a person might take the oath. For instance, for an example, Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. We wanted to see that fight at that moment. Boom. Anthony Joshua was supposed to fight Big Baby Miller. All of a sudden, he got pushed. He like, damn, he's too strong. Big Baby Miller tested dirty. Get him out of here. Then all of a sudden, we ended up with Andy Rios. Andy Rios ended up knocking Joshua out. Won the champ. Damn, that could have been the Wilder and Joshua fight. You understand me? And the night could have went different for Anthony Joshua plus for Deontay Wilder. You know, we got to get the fights at the time. All this marinating stuff, It's messing up the sport, man. It's messing up the sport. And Terrence Crawford created the word, the other side of the street. Bro, you know all of the fighters was at PBC. You could have signed the deal with PBC, but you chose to re-sign with Top Rank. You understand me? Like, make it make sense, bro. Then on top of that, if you really was that dude, I would have came and got you. You understand me? Floyd and them niggas would have came and already got you. But your name wasn't buzzing. You understand me? Your name wasn't buzzing, and that's the key thing people gotta understand. Like, and I just hate these just become fans. You know, niggas be really fanned out. They really be. It be a lot of fanboys out here, man. You know, you just can't give a person their flowers and stuff. You want to see the fight now. Let's make it make sense. You rather see Bud Crawford fight Madrimal, a person they got 10 wins, or a person like Boots, they got 32 wins, 29 knockouts. It's you're mandatory. You're mandatory. So you drop your belts to move up in class to fight a no-name, nobody don't fucking know. Same thing. Hybris, low reward, right? At 154, you're fighting for an intern belt. When you were the champion, you understand? Even if they stripped you from the belt because the IBF Boots was Spence mandatory for 2 years. You understand me? Y'all know the story and we know what's going on, man. At the end of the day, they changing the definition of casual now. Oh, he's a casual fan. Like, people don't even know what the fuck they saying out their mouth. That's why I always tell people, learn the words that you say out your mouth. You know, like you calling yourself a human being. Nigga, don't you know the word human being, the definition of a human is a sea monster. And I'm not talking about these fake ass dictionaries. You want a dictionary? Go get the Black Law Dictionary and learn these things, man. You gotta learn these things. Do your research on things. But the best time to be alive is right now. You understand me? It's the best time, best time to be alive. And shout out Trump. Hope Trump get well soon. 7 Farmer got robbed. I'm gonna keep preaching and have a blessed day. How you doing?
How's it going?
How you doing? You ain't